Hey guys, how's it going? It's the animeoveranalyst here, and I am now reacting to Cotter Quest's One Punch in Freestyle, produced by TellingBeatzz. So, fun story. I just had some streaming difficulties. If you were following my channel at all today, I was streaming for an hour or so, but I was having some weird, I won't say weird, it's pretty typical at this point, crashes in my stream, and I just need a new PC, hands down. But I finally ended that stream after only doing about 3 or 4 reactions, and I was like, dang it, I just need to take a break. Let's just take a break, and then for some reason, just out of reflexive habit, I clicked on YouTube. I saw Connor Quest drop something. I'm like, okay, that's it. No more, no break. That's it. I'm not doing a break. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm immediately going to go in and react to this. I just have to. It's illegal for me not to. According to my own philosophy. I don't know. I'm just making bullshit up. Video editing by GeekLizard. Okay, interesting, because I just did a reaction to Braden Boy's track, which probably isn't even up because of stupid technical difficulties, but GeekLizard also did the video editing to that one. So let's just jump into this, shall we?
Yo, yo.
Okay.
One punch in freestyle.
Okay. Right off the bat, I'm liking how everything here, it's just like the lines are the only thing defined. It's super cool. That is so cool. Just how it's all done. No color, pretty much. I mean, we got the lines being blue, and that's it. That looks so hard to do. Like, I'm trying to think of how I would do something like this. And the only thing I could think of is bringing the contrast all the way down to black, practically. So, basically making every single color black, except for the lines. That's so interesting. I wonder how he did something like this. Because I have no idea. That's nuts.
The joke is
Mm-hmm.
that this isn't going to be one punch in.
Okay.
It's also not a freestyle. I just thought it was a cool name. Yo. It's real smooth like my fucking head. Gang the avatar, but words are what I up and bend. Right.
Okay, right off the bat, I love Cotter Quest's humor there. He's like, it's not really a freestyle, but it's also not one punch either. I just like the name. Oh, that's great. I love that. I love that.
I just thought it was a cool name. Yo.
Also, shout out to that guitar.
Real smooth like my fucking head. Gang the avatar, but words are what I up and bend.
Nice.
Right harder than side time, I can punch your head. Follow gut instinct, I always keep my stomach clenched. Knocked on death's door, he opened up, you look rough, he said. I'm just so bloody stressed. Went and had a couple for the road after a bender drove me up the bend. End of my road, being Beal, I've got nothing left. He said, well.
What was that? What was that? He just kind of started going for something and then just kind of kept getting darker and darker as he went along. I was like, what the heck was going on?
I can punch your head, follow gut instinct, I always keep my stomach clenched.
Follow gut instinct, always kept my stomach clenched. Like, I love that because gut instinct is like, gotta keep on going, but it's also like, I'm nervous. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is the right way to do. Okay, I like that.
Story opened up, you look rough, he said.
Knocked on death's door, he opened up, you look rough, he said. Oh, I love that. Death, as in he's characterizing Death as a person. He's like, man, you don't look so hot. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool.
I'm just so bloody stressed, went and had a couple for the road after a bender drove.
I feel so bloody stressed, went and had a couple for the road after a bender drove me up the bend. Okay. So I was thinking he was referring to like taking a couple shots, drinking, after a bender. Yeah, a bender. Isn't that just when you go and you just drink? And drove me up the bend, just made me a couple crazy. So it's just like, he's been so stressed out or what, he's just drinking. I think that's kind of what that bar's going with.
Drove me up the bend, end of my rope, being Beal, I've got nothing left.
End of my rope, and I've got nothing. Wait a second. Did he just started slurring his words together to make it sound drunk? End of the rope, like hanging, suicide. What even is this?
Death story opened up, you look rough, he said. I'm just so bloody stressed. Went and had a couple for the road after a bender drove me up the bend. End of my rope, being Beal, I've got nothing left.
Ian Beale, I've got nothing. I don't know who Ian Beale is. I really don't. So I'm losing that. But that was nuts. I'm sitting there. It's like it almost feels too forceful though. Like it almost feels like he's trying to make a joke out of it. That's why I'm so confused, because Connor Quest is usually really, really good at displaying emotions in his rap, and it's almost to the point where it sounds like a joke, and I'm not sure if that was what he was going for or not. That's why I'm a little confused here. I'm really, really confused here, because it sounds like he's going for a joke, but he also might not be, which is kind of along the lines of One Punch. Now that I think about it, everything's kind of played off as a joke, even though there's a lot of sad stuff. Like, Saitama's just straight up depressed the entire show, and he's played up for laughs, because that's the only way he can cope. So, like it in that instance.
Bender drove me up the bend,
Okay.
end of my rope, being Beal, I've got nothing left. He said, well, the only slots I've got are 1 in 10.
He said, well, the only sets he got is 1 in 10. Either he's all in, he's got it, he's got extremely good luck, or it's terrible ass luck. Love that. I feel that too. Just like either a really good luck, or for me, it's like I have a really good day, or it is shit. I feel that.
Said, how about Wednesday? He said, you're out of luck, my friend. It's not your time, you're not set to kick the bucket yet. You've got a show and tour to do, you've got to go and bust that set. So I'm back with the...
He's talking real shit here. Also, I love the whole reference to the tour that he just did with Shaudo, Rusted, Schwabity. I think they were Braden Boy. I think Braden Boy was at least there. I don't know if he was on the tour, but yeah. I think it was Braden Boy. It was like a UK bias show. Yeah, that's nuts, because he's still talking with Death, and he's because it sounds like he's been really stressed out, which I can believe. I think Connor's been going through some really rough stuff this year, by just kind of the looks of it. His upload schedule in the beginning of the year was non-existent, and that also could have stressed him out. So I'm loving this, because it's almost like he's really talking to us. Like, I'm loving this narrative style. I really, really am. It's one of those things that I miss a lot in modern music, honestly, is narrative style music. It's something that happened a lot in like between the 50s and the 80s, and I guess even before the 50s, if I think about it. But it's really just kind of this narrative style of song where he's like, I want to tell a story about my feelings, and I'm loving it so much because it's so cleverly written. Clever. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Clever. I can't even say clevery. Okay. Anyways, it's written really clever. Yeah. Have fun saying that. Connor could say that. He could say anything. The tongue twisters he must do to warm up for some of these has to be pretty insane.
End of my rope, being Beal, I've got nothing left. He said, well, the only slots I've got are 1 in 10. Said, how about Wednesday? He said, you're out of luck, my friend. It's not your time, you're not set to kick the bucket yet. You've got a show and tour to do, you've got to go and bust that set. So I'm back with the 3 anime geeks. We're not heroes, no we're vigilantes.
Nice.
Hang in the streets, kind of a breeze to cover up the smell of cannabis leaves. Stranded this weed, roll it up inside a panel from bleach. Cause the hit.
Wow. Taking the weed to try and relieve some of the stress. Yeah, he's sounding like he's just been really stressed out, resorting to drinking and resorting to drugs to try and do that can of Febreze to cover up the scent of weed. Wow.
Cover up the smell of cannabis leaves, stranded this weed, roll it up inside a panel from bleach. Cause the hit feel like Rookie or Palm, and out of body experience, and I'm usually calm, but I'm freaking out like Scooby when he's spooked in the thumb. Still I'm checking out the Velma chick who's moving around, so yo.
Wow. Just that whole, like, I'm trying to appear cool and collected on the outside, but on the inside I am freaking out. That's like me all the time whenever I'm in a social settings. That's why, like, I've talked about on my Twitter how I'm very on the fence when going to NPC next year, because it's something that I can do. I mean, I live in Illinois. It's just a drive up to Chicago. I just I don't do well in social settings, and I want to force myself out of it, but I'm terrified of social settings, and the way I try to play it off is act kind of cool and collected on the outside, but on the inside, I am just terrified. I hate it so much. And so I'm liking that. And he's also talking about, he's like, hey, I might like this girl, but like, I'm also terrified to do anything about it. Like, it's just the way that Connor expresses his emotions I connect with, even though he's talking about himself, and it makes me feel a little bit selfish in a way, but I love when artists do this, where they really go out and express themselves. You know, Rustage is Stressed Out, one of my favorite songs all the time, because A, it sounds good, like this song, song sounds amazing, and B, he's just pouring his heart out, and I love that a lot. I just love that. And you know, songs like this is very stressful for an artist because they're making themselves feel vulnerable, and I just have a lot of respect for that. I really do. And so shout out to Connor Quest for really talking real shit here. I have much respect for him.
Feel like Rookie or Palm, and out of body experience, and I'm usually calm, but I'm freaking out like Scooby when he's spooked in the thumb. Still I'm checking out the Velma chick who's moving around, so yo, spin round dizzy, the sound give me about 50 hours in me bouncing around like I'm bound by be scouring the crowd.
Wow.
The pity that's arousing me, bow, chicka wow, pretty missy with the hound in me.
Wow. Okay, I just want to listen to that again because it sounded just so good with all that ow sounds, those internal rhymes that Connor's also been really good at doing.
In the thumb, still I'm checking out the Velma chick who's moving around, so yo, spin round dizzy, the sound give me about 50 hours in me bouncing around like I'm bound by be scouring the crowds, but
wow,
that's arousing me, bow, chicka wow, pretty missy with the hound in me.
Wow.
Over to the dancing floor, likes when I bite her, so I give her what she's asking for. Said I can beat her all night, like it hard, wet and raw. She told me why I've never done it with a carnivore. Stepped her.
Well, okay. Who's that female in the back? Every time I hear a female on like a UK bias song, I always think it's Stargirl. And I could just be completely wrong, but love that little insert there. I wonder if he mentioned it. No. Maybe it could also be TellingBeatzz. Oh, there's some kind of interesting what's that called? Copyright here. Interesting. Okay.
Us best address me as Sama, or I go insane, sane and violence, villain saga gore. You trash talkers look like Garbador. Volley heads to the ground, shit looking just like when Tanaka scores. Grab the pen.
Nice. Okay, I've been watching Haikyuu, so I at least know that part when Tanaka is just a spiker. Love it.
Like Garbador, volley heads to the ground, shit looking just like when Tanaka scores. Grab the pen, it's platinum end, brother. I meant it has effects of.
Grab the pen, it's platinum end. By that I meant it has effects of arrows. Red. And control a crowd with that. With that, my pad has said. Okay, so first of all, just want to shout out to the internal rhymes with grab, pen, and meant, or grab, plat, that, has. Like shout out to GeekLizard for the video editing, where we can actually see all these internal rhyme structures. Like, that's insane. Grab, plant, that, hat. So yeah. Second thing, I'm trying to actually break this whole verse down. Bar down. Grab the pen. It's platinum end. So like, it just mean like rich, or I'm thinking it's more along the lines of like, he's very skilled with writing, which we can tell. By that, I meant it has effects of arrows red. So he's saying that, he's literally saying here that his pen, it's not like made out of actual platinum. No, he's saying that it's so good that he writes these killer lines. He's really, really good at writing that just makes it so effective. Control a crowd with that, my pad has said. So basically, he's talking about the fact that his writing is it's really insane that he can actually have a crowd get into what he's saying when he's performing live. And you could see like live footages of him on his Twitter account where he's doing things like Dance of Don Quixote, and the crowd is just going nuts. I think it's no. I think it was Doctor's In. Yeah, I think it was Doctor's In, and the crowd's just going nuts. And so he's literally writing what this feeling is. It's like, I wrote these bars that everybody loves. And so I like what he's saying here. That's really cool.
Outfit, I need a lavish set. Inhabitants of zone was my clothes, mink coat, chain gold, 24 carat neck.
Wait a second. I can't ignore the One Piece bars. Outfit, I need a lavish set, as in like, I need to look good.
Inhabitants of Zoe was my clothes.
Inhabitants of Zoe, that's these characters. They look like actual animals. They're called minks. And he's saying he's killed minks to make his clothing, which is an actual thing, actually. Minks are an actual animal and are used for very, very fine clothing. So I like that. Ooh, sorry there. Like that whole bar switch up, too.
Mink coat, chain gold,
yep, mink coat. And so, yeah, he's still talking about his mink coat, as in, like, the actual characters from Zoe are minks. Chain gold, gold chain, and 24 carat neck. And that's actually hilarious because this character here is also named Carrot. Like just the vegetable carrot. But yeah, love that whole One Piece bar.
Vocal tracks get older, cats throwing jabs, hit back more strikes than Ren Goku raps.
Okay, so the more strikes than Rengoku raps is basically in reference to how, I don't know what anime I think it's T-Pon or Typon, has the whole Demon Slayer. Basically, Fable, Divide Music, and DPS, along with any other like nerdcore artist, all the Rengoku tracks got taken down all at the same time because of copyright issues. And so I love that bar right there.
Vocal tracks get older, cats throwing jabs, hit back more strikes than Ren Goku raps. I've done more in my home and gaff than you've done on the global map. Spreading shit, shut up, go get vaxxed, dickhead.
Wow. I've done more in my home than you've done on the globe, as in, like, his whole studio is in his house. Like, he's done more for himself, making this music by himself at home than, you know, all these people who are like, I gotta go out there and do things. And he's like, no, I've done everything at home, which is kind of like what I'm doing now, except I'm still getting myself out there a little bit, I suppose, maybe. Okay.
I've done more in my home and gaff than you've done on the global map. Spreading shit, shut up, go get vaxxed, dickhead. This is why
nice.
Tell me that I am not one of the best at this. Like,
nice.
I just am. This is the only time I'm gonna be a dickhead about it. Because I fucking am. I've proved it. Time and time again.
Nice.
Keep doing it.
You spit.
That's that.
You spit, Connor. You spit that. I love that confidence. I love that confidence. I love it so much because in the beginning, we got that more anxiety felt, and that he's like, you know what? Yes, I feel this. I feel all that. But at the second half, and it really went. The turning point was when he started talking about girls, because of course, and he started getting a lot more confidence in that. And then just from the rest, he just started murdering everything. He's like, yes, I am a fantastic writer. I know that. And then he just kind of went on. And it's like, I love that. I just love that confidence so much. And, you know, he literally, not only was he like, yes, I'm a fantastic writer, I'm going to prove to you I'm a fantastic writer by talking about how I'm a fantastic writer. And it was just so cool. Just so cool watching everything unfold. So I'm going to leave a like and just say, I love how you proved that you are indeed one of best in this track. Fantastic job, okay. So that's going to be it. This is one of my longest reactions that's not a Cypher-related reaction I've ever done. But I really wanted to break down these bars and just really talk about it. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much. I'm the Anime Overanalyst, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.